General Hospital will reveal in a shocking development on the set of General Hospital, viewers were stunned to recognize that the familiar face of Michael Corinthos had suddenly changed. Indeed, Robert Adamson, the star who made a strong impression in The Young and the Restless, once again stepped into the role of Michael, temporarily replacing Chad Duell, who had been associated with this character for over 14 years. According to official sources from Soap Opera Digest, this decision stemmed from scheduling conflicts with Duell during the filming of several episodes. Although there was initial information suggesting that Adamson had succeeded in the casting and made a special impression on the production team, the truth is that he was invited to take on this role as an emergency solution due to unavoidable circumstances. This isn't the first time Adamson has taken on this role. He previously replaced Duell in 8 episodes in 2022. In fact, Adamson has played Michael Corinthos on 3 separate occasions before, each time in emergency situations when Duell was unable to participate in filming. Recently, in a now-deleted tweet, Adamson expressed his disappointment at not being considered for the official role of Michael Corinthos, despite having taken on the role multiple times in emergency situations. He wrote, "At General Hospital, thanks for having me in to read for the recast of Michael. Covered the role not once, not twice, but 3 times without notice or time to physically prepare. But I don't even get an opportunity to read." Adamson, born on July 11, 1985, in Salt Lake City, Utah, is best known for his role as Noah Newman in The Young and the Restless from 2012 to 2020. His acting career began with roles in shows like Cold Case, NCIS, and It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. He also appeared in Lincoln Heights from 2007 to 2009 and Hollywood Heights in 2012. With his diverse acting experience, Adamson brought a fresh perspective to the character of Michael. Most recently, he starred in the 2023 television film One Night Stand Murder and the short film Midnight Ruin. Beyond acting, Adamson has directed several short films, including Something Wicked, Broken Strings, Our Last Day as Children, and Ashes. Adamson's most recent appearance as Michael occurred on October 29, 2024. Notably, just 1 month later, in November 2024, Chad Duell officially announced that he would be leaving this role. Duell made his final appearance as Michael on January 21, 2025, when the character suffered severe burns after an explosion at Sonny's apartment and was taken to Germany for treatment. Currently, producer Frank Valentini has confirmed that there are no plans to recast the role of Michael at this time, although he also noted that, "You never know what might happen in daytime television." This leaves open the possibility that Michael could return in the future, possibly with a new actor or even with Duell's return. When General Hospital officially confirmed that Robert Adamson would take on the role of Michael Corinthos, the fan community immediately exploded with countless speculations and expectations. This wasn't the first time Adamson had replaced Chad Duell in this role. He had previously played Michael in 8 episodes in 2022 and had appeared 3 separate times in emergency situations when Duell was unable to film. According to Soap Opera Digest, this decision stemmed from scheduling conflicts with Duell, and Adamson was invited to step in as an emergency solution. Fans were particularly curious about how Adamson would portray Michael's complex emotions, especially in the tense context where the character had just discovered the secret relationship between Drew Quartermaine and Willow, his wife. This was one of the character's most important moments, and having a new actor take on the role during such a crucial scene left viewers extremely surprised and concerned. Many fans expressed their astonishment on online forums, some supporting Adamson while others felt he wasn't entirely suitable for the role and hoped Chad Duell would return soon. However, in his first scenes, Adamson quickly dispelled any doubts by excellently portraying Michael's fury and anguish when confronted with betrayal from those closest to him. His cold gaze, pained expression, and emotionally charged voice kept viewers glued to their screens. Adamson succeeded in conveying the deep sense of betrayal, uncontrollable anger, and emotional pain that Michael experienced upon discovering the relationship between Drew and Willow. The way he portrayed Michael's internal struggle, between the love he still had for Willow and his uncontainable rage, made viewers empathize with the character. The director of General Hospital, in an exclusive interview with a television magazine, revealed that they had prepared several surprising plot twists for Michael's character in upcoming episodes. "We want to maximize Robert's talent," the director shared. "Viewers will witness a completely new Michael, full of complexity and surprises. Robert brings a different energy to the character, and we're adjusting some storylines to fit his acting style." The director also emphasized that although Adamson was only temporarily taking on this role, the episodes featuring him would have a significant impact on the overall story and would shape Michael's future. Behind-the-scenes rumors suggest that during Adamson's tenure in the role, Michael will face a series of emotional challenges as he deals not only with Willow's betrayal but also with complex issues in his work and family relationships. In particular, the relationship between Michael and his adoptive father Sonny Corinthos will be explored in depth, as both face new challenges in their lives. The scenes between Adamson and Maurice Bernard, who plays Sonny, are said to be particularly powerful and moving, with many crew members reportedly unable to hold back tears while witnessing them. Notably, in January 2025, Michael's character was caught in an explosion at Sonny's apartment, leaving him severely burned and requiring treatment in Germany. This was how the producers chose to write the character off screen after Chad Duell announced he would be leaving the role in November 2024. Currently, producer Frank Valentini has confirmed there are no plans to recast Michael at this time, though he also noted that, "You never know what might happen in daytime television," leaving open the possibility that Michael could return in the future. Meanwhile, Robert Adamson, best known for his role as Noah Newman in The Young and the Restless from 2012 to 2020, expressed his disappointment at not being considered for the permanent role of Michael Corinthos. In a now-deleted tweet, he wrote, "At General Hospital, thanks for letting me read for Michael. I've stepped into this role not once, not twice, but 3 times with no notice or time to physically prepare. But I didn't even get a chance to audition." This indicates that despite Adamson repeatedly replacing Duell in emergency situations, he was still not considered for the permanent role when Duell decided to leave. Nevertheless, Adamson's appearance has created a wave of lively discussion in the fan community, with many hoping he will be given the opportunity to develop Michael's character in his own way. Viewer reactions to his performance have been very positive, with many praising how he captured the essence of the character in a short time. This raises the question of whether, in the future, as Michael's story continues to develop, Adamson might be considered again for this role, especially as the Michael character is predicted to return to Port Charles after completing his treatment in Germany. General Hospital fans have expressed a wide range of conflicting opinions about this change, creating a wave of heated debates on online forums and social media. Many expressed surprise and even shock at seeing a different face taking on the role of Michael Corinthos, especially in crucial scenes where Michael discovers the secret relationship between Drew and Willow, the wife he deeply loves. This was one of the climactic moments of the story, and changing actors at such a critical time left many fans feeling confused and concerned about the character's continuity. On Facebook groups and Twitter dedicated to General Hospital fans, the debate about Robert Adamson replacing Chad Duell has been extremely intense. Some fans support Adamson, arguing that he brought a fresh and profound perspective to Michael's character. They appreciate how Adamson portrayed Michael's fury and hurt upon discovering the betrayal, with his cold gaze and emotional voice making the scenes incredibly convincing. Adamson's supporters also point out that he has successfully replaced Duell multiple times in the past, each time excellently capturing the essence of Michael's character. Meanwhile, many other fans feel that Adamson isn't entirely suitable for the role and express strong hopes that Chad Duell will soon return. They believe that after 14 years with the character, Duell has become the embodiment of Michael Corinthos, and no one can replace him in the hearts of fans. Some even declared they would stop watching the show if Duell doesn't return, demonstrating their deep attachment to Duell's version of Michael. Duell's departure in November 2024 was listed by Soap Opera News as one of the 3 most shocking actor departures in soap operas in 2024, showing his enormous influence on the character and the show. Many fans expressed surprise and sadness when Duell announced his decision to leave the role he had played for nearly 15 years. On Instagram, Duell wrote, "After many wonderful years with General Hospital, I've decided to leave the show. This wasn't an easy decision for me, but I feel it's the right time in my life. In a recent interview on the Daily Drama podcast in late December 2024, Duell explained his decision further. This is a life adjustment. A lot has happened in my life. There are several reasons behind this decision, but one thing I've mentioned is that my father passed away and I'm still trying to accept that. He also shared that he's preparing for new chapters in his life and wants to develop himself in ways he feels he has been holding back for a long time. With the current situation, the future of Michael Corinthos in Port Charles remains a big question mark. According to the latest information from reliable sources, Michael is currently receiving treatment at a rehabilitation center in Germany after being severely burned in an explosion at Sonny's apartment in January 2025. This is seen as the way producers chose to temporarily remove the character from the screen after Duell decided to leave. Executive producer Frank Valentini confirmed on social media X, formerly Twitter, that there are currently no plans to recast the role of Michael. There are no plans to recast the role at this time, but you never know what might happen in daytime television. I can promise a great story for Michael and his family as Chad departs in the new year. However, Valentini also left open the possibility that Michael could return in the future, possibly with a new actor or even with Duell's return. In a notable development, on April 10, 2025, Coming Soon reported that Robert Adamson would not be returning to the role of Michael Corinthos in General Hospital. This information emerged after Adamson expressed his disappointment in a now-deleted tweet, in which he wrote, "At General Hospital, thanks for having me in to read for the recast of Michael. Covered the role not once, not twice, but 3 times without notice or time to physically prepare. But I don't even get an opportunity to read." This indicates that despite Adamson repeatedly replacing Duell in emergency situations, he was still not considered for the permanent role when Duell decided to leave. Fans can only wait and see how Michael Corinthos will return to the small screen and who will take on this important role in the future. Some sources suggest the character might return in late 2025, based on hints dropped in the February 10 episode, when Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, revealed that her son was responding very well to treatment in Germany. This seems to suggest it's only a matter of time before Michael feels better and is ready to come home. Meanwhile, Adamson's appearance, though brief, has created a wave of lively discussion in the fan community, with many hoping he will be given the opportunity to develop Michael's character in his own way. On online forums, many fans have expressed regret that Adamson wasn't considered for the official role, believing he had proven his ability through his previous substitutions. They believe Adamson could bring a fresh and interesting perspective to the character while maintaining the core essence of Michael Corinthos. Whatever the future may bring, one thing is certain: this change has brought a fresh perspective to General Hospital, making Michael Corinthos' story more engaging and unpredictable than ever before. The story of the relationship between Michael, Willow, and Drew continues to develop, with the latest information indicating that Willow has fallen for Drew during Michael's absence. This promises to create even more dramatic storylines when Michael returns, regardless of who will play the role. In the current context, with Chad Duell confirming that he is only temporarily leaving the show and the door always remains open for his return, fans still hope that someday, they will see Michael Corinthos on the small screen again, whether with Duell's face, Adamson's, or a completely new actor. Only time will answer this question, and while waiting, the story of General Hospital continues to develop with other exciting and surprising plots. Rumors also suggest that during Adamson's tenure in the role, Michael will face a major challenge related to his past. A mysterious character from his past might appear, threatening to upend Michael's life and the Corinthos family. According to behind-the-scenes sources, the writers have planned to introduce a character connected to Michael's time in prison, a dark period in his life when he was convicted of killing his stepmother Claudia Zacra. During his time in prison, Michael experienced a horrific trauma when he was sexually assaulted, and the appearance of this mysterious character could trigger those painful memories. Moreover, sources reveal that this mysterious character could be a previously unknown relative from the Quartermain family, or even an old enemy of Sonny's seeking revenge through Michael. This will put Michael in a difficult position as he faces not only the betrayal from Drew and Willow but also this new threat. Adamson is said to have prepared thoroughly to portray these tense and emotional scenes, spending many hours researching the character's past and discussing the story's development with the writers. Meanwhile, Chad Duell, who has been playing Michael since 2010, sent his best wishes to Adamson via social media. "Robert is a talented actor. I believe he will bring wonderful moments to the audience," Duell wrote. This isn't the first time Duell has expressed support for his replacement. In an interview with Soap Opera Digest in November 2024, Duell shared that he has great respect for Adamson and confidence in his colleagues' acting abilities. "I've watched Robert on The Young and the Restless and always thought he was an excellent actor. When I learned he would be replacing me as Michael, I felt relieved knowing the character was in talented hands," Duell said. Duell also shared more about his decision to leave the role he had played for 14 years. "This was a difficult decision, but I feel it's the right time to move on. I want to challenge myself with new roles and have more time for my personal life." Duell officially announced his departure from General Hospital in November 2024, and his final appearance as Michael was on January 21, 2025, when the character suffered severe burns after an explosion at Sonny's apartment and was taken to Germany for treatment. Adamson's appearance not only brings a fresh perspective to the series but also has fans eagerly anticipating the next developments in the story. How will Michael overcome the shock of the relationship between Drew and Willow? And what secrets will be revealed in the coming months? According to information from SoapDirt, when Michael returns to Port Charles, expected in late 2025, he will face not just one but 5 major shocks. Besides Willow quickly moving on to a relationship with Drew, Michael will also be shocked to discover the developing relationship between Jason Morgan and Sasha Gilmore, his sister Jocelyn Jax becoming a secret WSB agent, the conflict between Christina Corinthos and Ava Jerome, and most seriously, his father Sonny Corinthos' undisclosed heart condition, which may have become critical by the time Michael returns. Behind-the-scenes sources also reveal that when Michael returns, he will no longer be the man everyone once knew. His treatment time in Germany has not only helped him recover physically but also changed his perspective on life and relationships. A source close to the production team said, "Michael will return with a completely different mindset. He will no longer be a man dominated by emotions and vulnerabilities as before. Instead, he will become tougher, more practical, and might take surprising actions that will shock all of Port Charles." With Robert Adamson's participation, General Hospital promises to deliver episodes full of drama and emotion. However, according to the latest information from Coming Soon on April 10, 2025, Robert Adamson will not be returning to the role of Michael Corinthos in General Hospital. In a now-deleted tweet, Adamson expressed his disappointment at not being considered for the official role. "At General Hospital, thanks for having me in to read for the recast of Michael. Covered the role not once, not twice, but 3 times without notice or time to physically prepare. But I don't even get an opportunity to read." This raises the question of who will take on the role of Michael when the character returns. Executive producer Frank Valentini confirmed on social media X, formerly Twitter, that there are no plans to recast the role at this time, but you never know what might happen in daytime television. "I can promise a great story for Michael and his family as Chad departs in the new year." Don't miss General Hospital, airing weekdays on ABC and streaming on Hulu, to follow the latest developments in Port Charles and especially Michael Corinthos' journey. With exciting plot twists waiting ahead, General Hospital continues to affirm its position as one of the most beloved long-running television shows, with a broadcasting history dating back to April 1963. Regardless of which face Michael Corinthos returns with, his story remains one of the storylines fans care about most, and the character's further development will certainly bring many surprises and emotions to viewers.